Now folks, I've seen a lot of you guys asking me down in the comments whether or not you are eligible to receive an extra $200 in Social Security benefits per month. Well folks, in this video, I'll be answering all of your stimulus check questions and all of the questions that you have about Social Security. So be sure to stay to the end of this video to never miss the very important stimulus check news. What are your thoughts on the IRS, everybody? Do you believe that they are doing a good job of sending out stimulus payments? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no. Alright everybody, so many of you are wondering if an extra $200 payment is going to be provided to all SSI, SSDI, and survivors beneficiaries. Well folks, so far the SSA has announced a cost of living increase for this year. In a Twitter post, the SSA said that there will be a 1.3% benefit increase for the year 2021. That's great news everybody. Your Social Security benefits are set to be increased, and according to SSA officials, the government's annual calculations have shown a rise in the cost of living. This means more money for Social Security beneficiaries in 2021, and that is really awesome. Now another huge change for Americans would be an extra $200 monthly Social Security payment. Yes folks, there's a chance that you could get an additional $200 a month from your Social Security benefits. Now I personally believe that anyone who receives federal benefits like Social Security or SDI should receive an extra $200 per month. We must take care of our seniors. And if you guys agree that all Social Security beneficiaries should get an extra $200 per month, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Now according to the SSA, the average monthly Social Security check for retired workers was $1,514. The Assistant Deputy Commissioner of the SSA has also announced that Americans can expect to see their Social Security benefits and also SSI payments rise by 1.3% in 2021. This adjustment is expected to affect about 70 million people. As of right now, Social Security recipients will be receiving an additional $20 per month. Now folks, I also want you to know this. According to CNBC, Joe Biden does have plans to increase Social Security payments by an additional $200 a month, which would affect all retirees as well as veterans and SSI recipients. So yeah guys, I'm really happy to hear that Biden is working towards improving and helping Social Security beneficiaries. Now there are also other Democratic senators in Congress that support a $200 a month increase. Senators like Elizabeth Warren and Ron Wyden have stated that they are pushing to include in Congress the next stimulus package a $200 increase in the monthly benefit for all Social Security, veterans, as well as SSI beneficiaries all the way through the end of 2021. So folks, if any of you guys are on federal benefits like Social Security or SSDI, expect to see an increase in your payments. An extra $200 per month would add $4,000 in the pockets of seniors and people with disabilities who have earned this benefit by contributing to Social Security with every paycheck. That will really help improve lives of Americans all across the country. So folks, leave your thoughts on the increase of Social Security benefits down in the comments. Do you support it or you do not support it? Let me know down in the comments everybody. Now I've noticed that some of you have received more than one letter from the IRS about your stimulus payment. Well, after the IRS issues your stimulus check, the IRS then mails a notice letter to your last known address. This notice provides information about the amount of the payment, how the payment was made, and how to report any payment that was not received. I do know that some of you are confused about the type of letter that you received from the IRS. According to the IRS, there are actually a few different things, or different types of notice letters that they send out. If you received a confirmation letter from the IRS recently for your third stimulus check, then it is likely that your payment will be arriving very soon. So guys, just make sure to check your mailboxes everybody. You never know when a stimulus check might be mailed to you. But still, it is very interesting to see. But still, it is very sad to see how many of you are still missing your second stimulus check. If you were eligible for the first 2 rounds of stimulus payments, but now received that money for whatever reason, you can claim that money on your 2020 taxes as a credit. The IRS even says that it will review those claims automatically for taxpayers and determine if you are eligible for a full or partial credit. These letters will tell you how much money you received for each payment. If you don't have those letters, you can try looking through old bank statements to find the deposit amounts if the money was directly deposited into your bank account. Now if any of you guys do not typically file a tax return, but then receive your stimulus money, you must file a 2020 tax return to claim the credit. Now if you guys have any questions on this, then feel free to leave them down in the comments. Currently Joe Biden and his administration are working on a $2 trillion infrastructure proposal. And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi wants to pass Biden's infrastructure plan before the August recess. During her weekly press conference on Thursday, Pelosi said that the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee chair believes the committee will take up the bill in May. Pelosi stated, "I would hope that our part in the House would be largely done before the 4th of July. Whatever the whole package can be done then, we just don't know." So yes folks, it seems like a fourth stimulus payment is on its way as well. If you guys are excited for this, then tell me down in the comments everybody. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like.
Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Let me just get around to everybody and then I'll come back. Go ahead.
Yeah, Chief of Staff Ron Klain said last week that President Biden has asked the U.S. Department of Education to prepare a memo on the president's legal authority to cancel student debt. What exactly has the White House asked for here? And in the past, President Biden has said he would be prepared to write off $10,000 in debt, but not $50,000 like some liberals and Democrats have asked for. Is Biden rethinking his position, and is he reconsidering his position on the idea of canceling debt of students who attended more expensive private schools?
Well, first, he continues to look forward to, he'd welcome a bill signed by, or passed by Congress, I should say, to cancel $10,000 in student debt, and he'd be happily sign that. I think that would naturally be the first step before it's a larger amount beyond there. What Ron Klain was referring to is the fact that there's an ongoing review. It's both a policy review and a legal review. So Department of Education and Department of Justice to look at what the options are and what authority could be recommended to the president. So that was the process he was referring to.
If he's asking what options are available, does that mean whether he could do it at $50,000? And does that mean that it's therefore open as a possibility for the White House?
Yeah, it's his position hasn't changed. There's a review to take a look at what is possible with executive authority.
But he has indicated he doesn't think that's a good proposal. During the town hall back in February, he very much was outspoken against the $50,000 threshold. So where does he stand on that at this point?
And again, after that point in time, Ron Klain and others have spoken with a range of leaders in Congress, and we've said many times from this podium that
$6 billion increase in funding for the CDC. Now, just a few moments ago, President Biden in the Oval Office, where he was getting a briefing from his economic team, also pointed to an increase to $4 billion funding that he is requesting to fight the opioid crisis. In that briefing, which the pool just saw just a few moments ago, he also took some time to offer condolences to the Queen of England for the passing of Prince Philip, and also made some comments on infrastructure, where he said that he's already spoken to some Republicans about the proposal that his administration has put forward in the last few weeks, and he believes that it will get Republican support. To be continued there. We should note that the infrastructure and tax plan is separate but complementary to the budget proposal that is being unveiled today. Administration officials say that they are meant to kick off months-long deliberation processes as they work toward seeing exactly what a more robust budget would look like that could get approved by Congress through those official processes that will get underway momentarily. Wilf and Sarah?
Well, Kayla, I was going to ask to follow up on that point. As you said, this isn't necessarily the full proposal. There's other parts to it that you just outlined.